Hello y'all, be welcome to my very first gaming video. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here in my gaming channel. Alright? So today we are playing some Pokemon, we are playing some competitive ranked online battles, we are scaling the ladder, alright? The new season has begun like a week ago. I've been not playing very much since the beginning of the new season, but I'm picking up right now. I've created a new team to celebrate my first time recording, alright? So, and to you watching this first video, let me introduce me to yourself a little bit. I've been playing Pokemon Sword and Shield since it came out. I bought it very early when it came out, and I've been playing competitively since April last year, so like 1 year and some time, 1 year and some months now, right? And competitively speaking, I've the most high ranked I've achieved was being the number 146 in the online ladder in the month of May, if I'm not mistaken. And I've participated in some players' cups with some good results, some bad results. It was still early. Some of those tournaments were still early in my online career, me playing. So happy to meet you. Happy that you are here watching the video. And let's get started. Alright? Drop a like if you like the video. Drop a dislike if you don't like the video. And let's do it. Let's jump into it without any further ado. Scaling the rank. So I have this new team that I've built just today, like half an hour ago, and I've been doing some practice games with the team, and I enjoy the team a lot. It has, as you will see, it has Charizard. Okay, we'll see right now. So wait a minute. All right, we're still in rank 9. So, as you can see, it has Galarian, Zapdos, Charizard, Torkoal, Venusaur, Grimmsnarl, and Suicune. Okay, very interesting, the Suicune here. I think it's a great component that has some surprise factor. And it gives a great chemistry to the team, because we can rise its special attack with Venusaur Max Ooze. It has Tailwind. It has also the Zapdos as Taunt, which is very surprising. It can catch very many trick room setters out of surprise. And then classic Sun with Torkoal, Venusaur, Charizard as well with its solar power ability, and Grimmsnarl for screens, and very powerful. This Grimmsnarl has very high attack stat, and it can do some damage with Sucker Punch or Spirit Break. And this first match here, okay, Magnezone. I'm not used to see Magnezone. Magnezone is dangerous because it has super effective damage with Zapdos and Charizard with its electric type attacks. That Mimikyu can have Trick Room. The Umbreon is really annoying to deal with. And they have Sun as well. So we have an advantage with Charizard in the Sun, right? So maybe I'll use Grimmsnarl, Charizard, and then Torkoal, Venusaur. Grimmsnarl, Charizard, why? Because if they lead their own Sun, we can set up a light screen, maybe protect with Charizard, maybe max airstream the Venusaur right away. And if they lead like Magnezone, Charizard has super effective damage. If they lead Umbreon, we can Spirit Break Torkoal, Umbreon. So they choose to bring the Sun, which is very good for us. Charizard has solar power, right? And the Umbreon here, I want to deal with him right away, because it is a very bulky Pokemon, very strong, with some tricks up his sleeve, and it's very bulky. And we have Torkoal with Body Press though, so it's a good threat against that Umbreon. And Torkoal here does not present a very big threat, right? So actually, I think I'll double up on the Umbreon with a Spirit Break and a max airstream, so we gain advantage over the probable Venusaur coming up in the Sun, right? So we max Charizard here. it is not valuable to set up the wildfire right now, because I think this double hit will be a KO, and if we KO, the wildfire damage will not be effective on the Torkoal, because Torkoal is a fire type. So I think this is the best play we can do. Max Airstream, yes. Let's see. Great damage. The Spirit Break will be a knockout here. So the Umbreon is gone. Torkoal can erupt, and that is probably a KO on Grimmsnarl. Okay, so that will not be very positive, but Umbreon is gone. That's good. That's really, really good. It can Snarl. Snarl will be a problem for our Charizard. And it's the eruption, and it takes Grimmsnarl out. It's a shame. It was a critical hit. A critical hit on both. So on the Grimmsnarl, I don't know if the crit mattered, but here on Charizard, it wasn't the best critical hit, because now we don't have much health left. And the Grimmsnarl is gone, so we can set up screens, which would be good against a potential Magnezone. So they have Venusaur in the back, right? So maybe their own Charizard, maybe their own Magnezone. So I'll bring Torkoal right in. So it's the Magnezone, so we can body press the Magnezone, or we can just Heat Wave, because the Magnezone probably will Dynamax. Because if they have Venusaur in the back, they have no way to deal damage to our Charizard, right? Yes, they have Max Ooze, but I don't know if that will be very, very powerful. So the Magnezone here, it's the best option against the Charizard with electrical type moves, right? So the Heat Wave or the Body Press. The Heat Wave is, but it spread damage. But also, we attack first with our Charizard. So now it's a good opportunity to go for the G-Max Wildfire. Torkoal uses Protect. So we could have gone for the Heat Wave, but I didn't want the spread damage. And the Max Wildfire here goes. And this will be a knockout. Yes, they have Sturdy. Yes, they will kill the Charizard. But maybe Torkoal is faster here? It is not. So the Charizard is gone. And we still have the Venusaur in the back. And the Magnezone goes now. Our Torkoal is still full health. Their Torkoal is also still full health. And they have Eruption, and we don't. And so Venusaur against the Torkoal Eruption is like dead, because our Venusaur has Cobra Berry. So it does not, unless their last one is not Venusaur. It is Venusaur. So here they have the advantage, right? They can Dynamax, their Torkoal can Erupt, and the Venusaur can just go for Earth Power into our own Venusaur. But they don't, I'm gonna protect with Venusaur, I'm gonna go Body Press their Torkoal. So when they erupt next turn, that will not do very much damage because of the Body Press. But they will Earth Power the Torkoal. And then that's game over for us. Unless they here go for our own Venusaur, it's game over for us. If they attack the Venusaur, it's alright. So the Max Quake goes into the Torkoal, yes. So yeah, it's game over. I have to put some sound. Yes, the eruption next turn will finish off our Venusaur, so there ain't much we can do here. So let's just Earth Power the Torkoal. Maybe we can get a crit. Maybe our Venusaur is faster. So the Torkoal uses Protect, which is not great for us. They use Max Ooze, that's a smart move, because they raise their own special attack. And I think their Venusaur is faster than our own Venusaur as well. So let's see. Yeah, it is. So good game for them. The Magna Zone was like an important factor for them. It brought them advantage. In that turn, we could have protect Charizard and Heatwave the Magna Zone. That will be the best play infinitely. Alright. Yeah, let's check out their team. Assault Vest Charizard. Interesting. Max speed, max special attack. No Dynamax candies though. The Umbreon with Taunt and Snarl and yeah, typical Umbreon. The Magnezone with Magnet Pool. With Magnet Pool, not Sturdy. So it had the Focus Sash, right? Yes, I didn't read that. Yeah, Ally Switch. Okay, that's interesting to know. So the Torkoal with Body Press as well. Yeah, it's like my Torkoal, but with Eruption, not Heatwave. And then Max Speed, Max Special Attack Venusaur. My Venusaur is more bulky, but I believe my Venusaur is not very well built because it was very early on me building in general. Okay? Of me building in general, because I've built some different teams. I like to try different things out, and I want to make a good career being a good team builder, not just a good player. All right, so I've built a very interesting team. I'll show you in some next episodes. So let's get into the second game of today. And the second game of today, Cinderace, Galarian Moltres, Urshifu, Comfey, Regieleki, and not Grimmsnarl, but Glastrier. So they can this weakness policy Moltres, right? So Tailwind here will be very helpful. So maybe Grimmsnarl Suicune. They can lead Regi because then this team is very weak against Regieleki. We have Suicune, Charizard, and Zapdos that suffer super effective damage. So the Grimmsnarl here is important for the screens. Then the Glastrier is not a threat with these three. Cinderace is also not very much of a threat. I mean, they are very threatening Pokemons either way. But I think the Moltres here, the Regieleki here is the most dangerous. So let's set up so I can... I want to bring the Sun. So Venusaur is faster than Regieleki, but Venusaur is not faster in the Sun. Only with the Tailwind. So Charizard here, not very good. Regieleki, the Urshifu can be the Water style Urshifu. But with the Tailwind, I think we okay if you bring Torkoal, then to do that extra damage. So they lead with Regieleki Cinderace. Okay, it's a very good lead on their part. Do they Dynamax Cinderace? They can double up on Suicune here, but I do want to set up a light screen here. This can be physical Regieleki, And then Charizard Torkoal have no chance here if I do not put the Tailwind up. So I'm going to Reflect and Tailwind, because I believe this is Blaine's giveaway shiny Regieleki, which is physical build, because I got that Regieleki as well, and it's physical Regieleki. So no Dynamax on that part, that's good. No, it's special Regieleki. My bad. My bad. I pre-assumed hard. It's Life for Regieleki. And it's Taunt. Taunt Cinderace. So we set up a Reflect, which puts us good against the Cinderace. So here we can Spirit Break or Sucker Punch Regieleki. 70, 75. It drops a special attack. The thing is, I do not believe Grimmsnarl will survive a hit from the Cinderace. Yes, we have Reflect up, especially if they Dynamax. So we Sucker Punch here, and we protect Charizard. Okay, no Dynamax, that's good for us. Good damage on the Regieleki. Electro Web. Interesting, interesting. Huge damage on the Grimmsnarl. Critical hit. Critical hit. In the last game we had some critical hits as well. Snarl! Cinderace with Stot and Snarl. That's new. So here we are safe to Sucker Punch the Regieleki again. And now we Air Slash the Cinderace. Air Slash? No, Max Airstream. Yes, she will Snarl us, maybe. But if we get a speed boost, then we can attack again, being faster than the Cinderace. And then we get the KO on the Cinderace. Luckily we get the KO on the Regieleki. That would be perfect. But maybe Regieleki protects. Yes, because they go for Light Screen. Okay. Snarl. Now we max Airstream. We get that speed boost, which we enjoy. Because then we can bring Torkoal, and that will activate our solar power boost. Is this bulky Cinderace? So we have to Sucker Punch again, because they can go for Electro Web, and we don't want that, right? So we go for Max Airstream again, just in case we are not faster than the Cinderace. And then we pretty much ensure that we are faster than anybody in the back. They can go for Reflect, the Regieleki, but we have to Sucker Punch just in case. Sucker Punch, and okay, this was very important. This was very important. Because they will do Electro Web or Thunderbolt. So we max it. This will not be enough. It is enough. Perfect. Infinitely perfect. So now it's a 3v1, 3v2, but we have the Torkoal in the back. And our Dynamax is almost over. The Grimmsnarl shook off the Taunt. Very, very valuable for us here. Because we can now approach this endgame in the best way possible. We know they're both Pokemon. It's Moltres and Comfey. Okay. This is not very good. This is not very good. Because with the Torkoal in the back... okay. So here we have to light screen, no doubt. And we have to G-Max Wildfire the Confe. Because Moltres will get weakness policy boost. But we don't want to activate Berserk or not, or anything like that. The light screen will help us. Yeah. No, it goes for the Draining Kings on Grimmsnarl. Okay. So here we could gone off and got a KO on Moltres. It wouldn't be enough. We have one Snarl. Nasty plot. So they will Dynamax next with weakness policy. Okay, it's game over for us, I believe. Because our Torkoal in the back do not provide very much use here. We should have switched, but we should have switched the Torkoal for the Grimmsnarl. But I believed the Confe would attack the Moltres to get that weakness policy boost, right? So here we just go double Heat Wave. Yes, we could have protected, but I think this is the best way because they can tilt, they can throw the game, and with double Heat Wave, I think we can get a knockout on both of them. They can like max guard Moltres. The weakness policy activation does a lot of damage. Maybe they crit themselves. Maybe we get a crit on both because here they just can kill one. They are going for if they go for the Charizard and we crit the Heat Wave on Torkoal, we can win. Because Charizard here attacks first, right? Then Torkoal attacks last if they kill the Charizard. Floral Healing. So no weakness policy because of the nasty plot. Okay. I agree with that. No crits. Unfortunate. Okay, Max Airstream into Torkoal? Into Torkoal. Yeah, it's a KO. They're smart here. They were smart here to get that speed boost. We'll need the critical hit on Confe to win. Now we need a critical hit on both. No, it's not enough to take out the Moltres, I believe. Because Confe will Floral Healing. We'll put Moltres back at 2 max health. That's why we needed the crit on Confe. We're still faster, that's good, but no critical as well. Okay, we could have played better. Definitely, infinitely losing Suicune on the first turn was not a good play, right? If I went... No, because it was Life Orb Regieleki going for the light screen, I think it will be very much of a help. As I said in the team preview, our team is very weak against Regieleki. So when we are not against Regieleki, this team is actually good. Against Regieleki, we must play very much with the Venusaur, and because they have Moltres as well, it was very complicated. So no Regieleki here, and we have a Landorus. So this is a very good match for Zapdos, because 2 Intimidators, the Porygon and the Lapras, and the Urshifu can be Dark Urshifu. The thing is the Sylveon. Okay, the Sylveon is dangerous, but we can lead Zapdos, Venusaur? Because Zapdos also has Taunt, to prevent Porygon from going for the Trick Room. And I want Venusaur here in case they lead Sylveon, because I was thinking leading Suicune and going for the Tailwind. But if they lead Sylveon, I think we can max Airstream to gain that speed boost and Sludge Bomb, or even max Ooze. So Venusaur here with Torkoal, Grimmsnarl infinitely, or Suicune has Snarl as well. Our Suicune has Snarl. It will be good against the Sylveon, against the Lapras, against the Urshifu not so much. Charizard here? No, Suicune and Torkoal. Alright. I overthought a little bit here our team selection, but depending on their lead, so they lead Landorus, Porygon, perfect, because we led Zapdos, and that will activate our Defiant boost. Oh, actually I forgot to put Dynamax candies on Zapdos, so we should not Dynamax it. Now the thing is Zapdos faster than Landorus? Because I don't see a Trick Room composition. I mean, Lapras and Sylveon are good on Trick Room, so I'm led to believe that the Porygon is actually offensive Porygon, because we have 167 on the Zapdos here. Is that faster than Landorus? I don't believe so, because we can. The thing is, if they go for Trick Room, that's not good for us. Okay, so I'm max Venusaur because we have that Colba Berry, and I'm a G-Max Vinelash. So they Dynamax as well. Don't tell me they're Dynamaxing the Porygon. So, because they are not fearing the Zapdos here, no, they go for the max Airstream into the Zapdos here, which is unfortunate. Maybe faster, and we still get that taunt off into the Porygon. I don't believe it. Maybe a Thunderous Kick will be enough for the KO. I have no reason to go for a taunt here, maybe. So with faster, Zapdos is faster than this Landorus, which is good. Max Airstream into the Zapdos, yeah. So here it would be positive to have Focus Sash Zapdos here, instead of, I don't even remember the item I have on him. And the Vinelash do not do very much damage, but we can bring Torkoal now. Ice Beam Porygon. So it's offensive Porygon. It is offensive Porygon. Okay. We can also bring Suicune for that Ice Beam damage. No, first we bring Torkoal, right? First we bring Torkoal. Because now we get the speed on Venusaur. And we go for a Will-O-Wisp into the Landorus. And the Max Suit is not very effective though. I wanted to boost our special attack. So let's go for the Max Guard on the Venusaur. he does not go. Maybe he doesn't have. He does have max airstream. We survive with 7 HP, which is very positive. The Torkoal eats up its delicious citrus berry. Ice Beam goes into the max guard, and we connect. Beautiful. So the Landers here is now not very threatening with that Will-O-Wisp. So we can. I don't know if we survive with the Protect, right? But let's try and go for a max Ooze so we can boost our special attack to compensate that max Quake's special defense boost they got as well. Max Airstream. Beautiful, because we have the Cobra Berry. So they doubled up. We could have gone for the body press into the Porygon, and I think that will be a KO. Because now the Porygon is faster than our own Torkoal, and we just protect it. It's no use. Try attack. Okay, the protect was useful. After all, in this turn, never mind. So we switch the Suicune to preserve the... I don't know if an Energy Ball will be enough to knock out the Porygon though. Because I don't want Porygon to recover, but I also don't want Torkoal to die. Because the Porygon now is faster than the Torkoal. Right, so a Tri Attack will knock out Torkoal really easily. Landorus goes for the Earthquake, so great switch in for us, bringing the Suicune, because now we knock out the Porygon. Yes, great play. That Earthquake put the Porygon in definitely range to get knockout, and now we have Suicune up. So we can Tailwind, I don't know if that's valuable for us. The Lander is burned, so he attacking first is not really important, but the next Pokemon that they bring, it's going to be decisive if who I choose to go. Is that the Urshifu? It is. Dark Urshifu. So here will be very important to go for the tail. How much sun we got? 2 turns of sun. We don't have Sleep Powder here. Sleep Powder will be very, very important. Do they knock out Venusaur here? Vine Lash is over? It is. Because they have to fly or bounce to kill the Venusaur. So I'm pretty much inclined to go and double up on this Urshifu. The Urshifu can detect. That's true. It's the Sucker Punch. That's unfortunate. And the Landers uses U-turn. It does 0 damage into the Suicune. Our Suicune is extremely bulky. It's like Suicune Wall. So Sylveon is their last Pokemon. Okay, we here get some damage into the Urshifu. Maybe we get a freeze. No freezes, okay. Leftovers pops. Torkoal comes back. We can Will-O-Wisp the Urshifu. If they go if they go for Sucker Punch, right? But I believe they go for damage into Suicune here. They want Suicune gone because of the landers in the back, right? So it's looking hard for us because Ice Beam is not doing much. We're still in the sun. Scald do not do much. Tailwind is not very valuable because Torkoal will be always slower. So maybe Snarl to drop the Sylveon special attack. And we Will-O-Wisp the Urshifu in case they go for the Sucker Punch into Torkoal. They go for Wicked Blow into Suicune, right? Into Suicune. We survive. That's cool. Oh, there it's Life Orb Urshifu. That's interesting. So we drop the special attack of the Sylveon. So she may not pick the double knockout here. So maybe a Heat Wave would be better here. Ah, Torkoal goes. It was critical hit. Bro, 3 games, we are always getting critical hits. Yes, the Wicked Blow is always critical, I know that. But, oh man. Well, unfortunate as well. 3 games you got 3 or 4 critical hits, not counting the Wicked Blow critical hit, alright? So here just go for Scald to the Urshifu. The game is theirs. We could have played better with the Zapdos. That taunt, initial turn of taunt was not positive. A Thunderous Kick would be way more profitable because then I would spend less time knocking out the Porygon. Or maybe go and lead Grimmsnarl and reflect. Or maybe lead Suicune and no, because I was faster, so I could Ice Beam. I could double up into and that will be very positive. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. This is my very first video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was interesting. Until next time, as a 30 Cloud Surfer, surfing out. Have a nice one.